I'm Jason Epperson. This is RV Miles, and it's time for the latest in RV and camping news. First up, just moments before I'm recording this here on Monday evening, the nation's largest dealership chain, Camping World, has announced that CEO Marcus Lemonis is retiring on January 1st, 2026. Lemonis has been a controversial figure in both the RV industry and the broader media, though through his more than 2 decades in the RV retail business, his impact is hard to overstate. Under Lemonis's direction, a loose collection of dealerships was consolidated into what is now the world's largest RV retailer with locations in 44 states. After early stints in car dealerships, including working for his great uncle's Chevrolet store and later Auto Nation, he co-founded Freedom Roads in 2003 and began buying up RV dealerships across the country and merged the operation into Camping World in 2006. Beyond rapid acquisition and scale, many of Lemonis's most forward-looking moves were strategic brand plays. Camping World secured licensing deals with companies like Eddie Bauer and Coleman and partnered with RV manufacturers to build Camping World exclusive units under those nameplates. Coleman branded travel trailers manufactured by Dutchmen and sold heavily through Camping World became the number one selling new travel trailer in the US for the first quarter of 2024, according to statistical surveys data. In 2023, Camping World also began rolling out a new manufacturer exclusive dealership format, single branded locations designed to offer a specialized brand specific buying experience. But not all of Lemonis's legacy is smooth roads. Over his tenure both as CEO and a public figure, he drew increasing scrutiny for aggressive business practices and controversial deals. After acquiring the Gander Mountain chain of outdoor stores, Camping World attempted to blend RV sales with camping gear and sporting goods, a rollout that soon became the focus of multiple shareholder lawsuits. Investors alleged the company misled the public about the success of the Gander integration and inflated expectations as insiders sold significant amounts of stock, allegations the company has denied. More recently, Lemonis courted public and regulatory backlash for installing oversized American flags at multiple Camping World locations. In one high-profile case this year, the city of Greenville, North Carolina, sued the company over a 3,200 square foot flag on a 130-foot pole, roughly double the local code's height limit. When the city demanded compliance, Lemonis insisted he would not take the flag down even if it meant jail. This type of standoff has occurred several times in recent years as Lemonis used the disputes to publicly challenge municipalities over patriotic symbolism, garnering lots of media attention on the way. Lemonis's drive to plant a Camping World banner in as many states as possible also reshaped the RV retail landscape. Critics in the industry argue that Camping World's sheer scale has given it outsized leverage with RV manufacturers and made life difficult for independent dealers, many of whom Camping World eventually acquired. In short, Marcus Lemonis is a founder who built big, redefined parts of the industry, but not without leaving behind difficult questions about the costs of that growth. Beyond the RV world, many people know Lemonis as the host of CNBC business rescue show The Profit, where he offered capital investments and guidance to struggling small businesses in exchange for equity in the company. The show ended in 2021, but not without controversy. More than 40 companies that appeared on the series brought complaints or lawsuits accusing Lemonis and the producers of preying on distressed businesses, claims Lemonis and NBC Universal have denied, and in several cases, arbitrators have dismissed. Lemonis now hosts a similar business makeover show called The Fixer on Fox and is the co-owner of Marcus Glass Entertainment, which controls the Let's Make a Deal game show franchise. He also serves as the executive chairman of the revived Bed Bath & Beyond. Camping World president Matthew Wagner will succeed Lemonis as CEO in January, and longtime executive Brent Moody will become the chairman of the board at the same time. Lemonis will remain involved as co-founder, special advisor, and a meaningful long-term shareholder. In a statement, Lemonis said, "Building the company has been the greatest accomplishment of my life," and expressed confidence in Wagner's alignment with the same philosophy of people, growth, and winning. More in a moment, but first, this episode is sponsored by the folks at RV Life. The RV lifestyle is about community, and the RV community is at the heart of RV Life. RV Life recently celebrated the 1 millionth trip planned with RV Life Trip Wizard, their excellent trip planning tool for RVers, featuring all the trusted reviews, pictures, and tips from their RV Life campground site. RV Life also features several blog sites and over 20 additional RVing forums to serve the community. All this experience and community feedback come together to help create a fantastic RV trip planner and mobile navigation tool collectively called RV Life Pro. RV Life has marked a milestone of over 3 billion miles traveled using RV Life Pro with a B, counting both the planned RV trips and ad hoc navigation with the included RV Safe mobile app. Take 25% off RV Life Pro at the link in the description for this episode. The RV Industry Association has revised its projections for RV production as we close out 2025, as well as its lookout for 2026. The winter 2025 edition of RV Road Signs projects 2025 RV shipments to range between 334,000 and 345,000 units, with a median of 339,000. That's up just slightly from previous projections. And looking ahead to 2026, shipments are expected to range between 332,000 to 366,000, a 2.8% rise over the expected 2025 year-end total. So still fairly stagnant. The RV industry typically produced between 400 and 500,000 units in the years leading up to the pandemic, which skyrocketed RV production to over 600,000 units in 2021. Still, shipments have grown slowly since the drop to 313,000 in 2023. Auction Lane Watcher Black Book has released its RV market commentary for December, showing a significant seasonal decline in auction values for used RVs. Quote, the values of used RVs sold at wholesale auctions dropped quite a bit last month, with motorhome values at some of the lowest levels we've recorded during the past several years. Towables dropped for the fourth consecutive month, with values falling to lows we've not seen for quite some time. Seasonality is certainly playing a role here, as is the ongoing arrival of model year 2026 units on dealers' lots, all said by Eric Lawrence, principal automotive analyst of specialty vehicles at Black Book. The average selling price for motorhomes was $54,848, which is down about $8,800 or 13.9% from the previous month. Significant, really. Towables came in at $15,000, down only $1,100 or 7.2% from last month. But 1 year ago, the average motorhome sold for about the same amount, while the average towable brought in nearly $4,000 more. World's largest RV manufacturer, Thor Industries, parent company of brands like Keystone, Jayco, Airstream, and Tiffin, reported stronger than expected results for the first quarter of fiscal 2026, its most recent one, signaling that the RV market may be leveling out after several rough years. The company posted $2.39 billion in revenue and $21.7 million in profit for the quarter. Thor reported that towable shipments were down, but Thor says it intentionally slowed production to keep dealer lots balanced. Better warranty performance and lower overhead helped improve margins, according to the company. Motorhome shipments were up more than 30%, thanks to new premium models and stronger pricing, says Thor. Thor says dealers are stocking key motorized products ahead of 2026's selling season. Thor executives say consumer confidence is still shaky, hurt by the government shutdown and tariff headlines, but retail demand is running at the high end of their expectations. Looking ahead, Thor expects full-year revenue between $9 and $9.5 billion and stable margins, but they do expect a slight decline in sales in 2026. Recently, we shared the news of a 2,000-site RV park slated for West Central Texas, one of the largest RV parks in the nation. Well, now, another 1,000-site park is planned just down the road. Just to give you some context, a large RV park is like 200 sites or more. These parks, though, are more temporary housing than a campground in order to support the surge of data center development near Abilene. The project, called the Cottages at the Frontier, would bring about 1,000 RV and cottage-style units to Taylor County. Both projects are being built to house workers tied to new data center construction. The 1,000-unit park is specifically aimed at the Vantage Frontier data center, but it won't operate like a traditional RV park. Instead, developers say the sites will function as purpose-built long-term housing for executives and staff working on the project. Only approved tenants will be allowed to stay, and monthly rates are planned at $1,550. Developers are seeking a 5-year ground lease with up to 3 5-year renewals, giving the park a potential 20-year lifespan. After the data center boom stabilizes, the property could be developed into student housing, military housing, family units, or just a regular campground. The national average for a gallon of regular gasoline hit a milestone this past week when it dipped below $3 a gallon for the first time in 4 years, currently at $2.95 a gallon for regular unleaded. The last time the national average reached an even $3 or below was May of 2021. Crude oil prices remain on the lower side, around $60 a barrel. Sluggish gas demand and cheaper to produce winter blend gasoline are also driving prices down. That said, gas is only down about 6 cents per gallon from last year, holding remarkably steady throughout the course of the past 12 months. Unfortunately, diesel prices are up a little more. The national average for diesel is $3.68 as of today, Monday, down a few cents from last week, but up 16 cents from a year ago. That's it for this week's RV and Camping News Roundup. Hit the like button if you got something out of this video, subscribe if you want more like it, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Hey, thanks so much again for being here. If you like what we do, consider becoming a Mile Marker member. Mile Markers are our paid support community. $7 a month or $70 a year, and you get additional podcast episodes. We have a private Facebook group. We do a monthly live stream. We have a book club. We cook through a cookbook every year. We do fantasy football. You get discounts on our events and more. But really, it's just a way to help us do what we do. So if you like what we do and you want to support it, I hope you'll join. You can find out more at rvmiles.com/milemarker or click the link in the description below.